I know, I haven't been on here in a while. It's just been a weird time of life, is all I can say. But I'm gonna try, see if we can get back on routine. If not, you might get sporadic videos. We'll just have to wait and see. Today is a beautiful day here in Southern Illinois. The sun is out. It is a little windy because we do have some rain coming in the next few days. But I have been outside all day. I had my grandbabies earlier and we were outside playing. I got some potatoes put in the ground and now I'm out of breath because I've been pulling weeds. But I'm gonna put some more potatoes in the ground and I actually bought 50 pounds of Kennebec and 10 of red. And I was a little ambitious, I think. Maybe shouldn't have got that many because I don't really have anywhere to store those necessarily well for when we harvest. But, you know, whatever. That seems to be how I roll. So, I wanted to talk about intention today. So, I do really, like there was one year, if I go back and I look at some of my videos and I look at some of my like garden harvests, there was one year in 2021 that I had a really good crop and I was intentional. I like started my seeds. I got my plants out early, those cold crops. I had cabbage and kohlrabi and all that stuff. And I just have not been able to do that since. And I don't know if it's just me, like just not being intentional, you know, and doing it and just being like, oh, well, you know, if it doesn't work out, I can buy it at the grocery store kind of thing. And while I can still buy it at the grocery store, I just want to be intentional, more intentional of like making sure like we have stuff, making sure that we are growing, you know, what I'm growing, I have plenty of room to grow. So I want to like grow that and be able to, and maybe not let, you know, my eyes get a little too big. I don't know if I have dirt on me or what, but I've just got like dirt all over me. Like, you know, the tunnel that's back over here that's I have redone about 1,000,000 times, and you probably haven't seen the latest video because I haven't uploaded that. But I cut the ends off of it, but it's still like, you know, it's whatever. I might be able to use it. I thought about putting the potatoes in there, but that didn't happen because I do need to kind of till that up, I think. But anyways, I do have a row over here that I did not plant anything, and it was covered with weed fabric all winter. That's where the weeds was kind of growing over the top of it, so I pulled those. I'm gonna put those there. But just being intentional. What are you being intentional about? Whether it's your faith, maybe you're growing your faith, you want to be intentional about growing your faith. Maybe it's relationships, you want to be intentional in your relationships. Maybe it's your garden, you want to be intentional in your gardening. Whatever it is, drop it below. Let me know what you're being intentional about this year in 2026. Because I really think we need to be intentional. You know, we really need to like pay attention. And I don't know, share our faith. We need to grow our food. We need to pay attention to what we're putting in our bodies and pay attention to what's put on the stuff that we put in our bodies. Pay attention to what the animals that we put in our bodies, pay attention to what they eat. You know what I'm saying? All that circle. So I'm just wanting to be intentional, and I know I've said that about 1,000,000 times. I love being outside, so there's really no reason why, you know, I can't be intentional with this. But I think it's easy to procrastinate. I'm really bad about that, and get too many things going at one time, so then you just don't do anything. I don't know if you're like that, but I am like that. So if I get too many things, that's not gonna work for that. But if I get too many things going, it makes me just not want to do anything because then I'm overwhelmed. And so I'm going to try not to do that. Let me know if you if you do that as well. It seems to run in our family. We have all these great big plans and we get too many things going. And then, you know, like I'm looking at my blueberry bushes right here and they have buds all over them and I need to trim them because they did not produce well last year. And the one year I did prune them, I guess I should say, they produced phenomenal. And they haven't done as well since then because I think I've just got old shoots and I've got, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing. So, you know, I just kind of wing it as always. But like all the fruit stuff out here probably needs to be, you know, cut down. It needs to be pruned and all that kind of stuff. Again, procrastination, but I need to be intentional and do it. So I'm gonna go get something and then we're gonna plant some more potatoes and I may just bring you along. All right, pulled this baby out of the barn and this is what I'm gonna use. This is the row that I tilled up last year because this was just our yard, and I've got a couple more rows I did plant stuff in. I'm probably gonna plant, well, not really sure. I planted cucumbers and watermelons along this one, so I probably will not plant those again. I may put all my tomatoes along this line. I'm gonna try not to plant the same thing in the same spot, but I'm not really gonna crop rotate, like it stresses me out. So I don't know what I'll put here, but maybe peas or beans or something. I'm not really sure. I may put sugar snap peas, and then I may move the cucumbers to the raised beds up there because they were not in the raised beds this year. And of course, I do have behind me, I do have the tunnel back here behind me as well, so I can plant stuff in there if I get to that. So I'm gonna try to, there's really no reason why I can't put stuff in there. I really need to grow lots of tomatoes this year because I want to make sauces and I am out of juice and all that kind of stuff. So I really do need to try to grow a really good crop of tomatoes and potatoes. We eat a lot of potatoes. I'm gonna start my sweet potato slips, yes, which I have not started yet. I've got to get those started because we eat a lot of sweet potatoes. The onions I forgot to start early, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about those because something in my boot that is like scratching me. So I'm gonna try just to do like intentional on the things that we eat a lot of, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions. Maybe not the onions, I'll probably have to buy those, we'll see. But I'm gonna try to be intentional about the others because we eat those at least like every Monday night. Like we have either steak and chicken, and I roast all those vegetables in the oven and they're phenomenal, and that's what we have. So, and we have those at least once. I make a big batch and then we just eat them all week. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So let's see how this is gonna work. We'll see if it's sharp. It's been in the barn for a while, so I don't know. The chickens are enjoying it though. You can see they are like fresh dirt with bugs. So this ought to be interesting. That's quite the workout. Haven't done that in a while. So it worked out really well. The soil is nice and fluffy. It's not hard. It does need some compost and stuff, but it's been covered up, so it's not super hard. It's nice and moist, so that worked out well. We're like going crazy. Okay, so what I should have done was, it's so windy. Hopefully you can hear me okay. What I should have done was cut my potatoes up to see, sorry, I'm so close, but I'm hoping you can hear me because I do not have my mic. I should have probably cut these in pieces to see how many rows I need, because if I only need one row, I should have put it in the middle and then made a mound, you know, but that's okay. We're gonna wing it. Okay, so that was really ambitious. I have enough for 2 rows plus a little extra, so I guess I will be doing another row with the push plow. Yeah, I am definitely getting my workout today. Push plowing, you know, up and down, doing the potatoes, and now I'm gonna push plow again, and then probably push plow again to like cover them up. So yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to figure out what I wanna do. Do I wanna put straw on this? It's been a while since I planted potatoes just in the ground. I usually do them in the raised bed, which I have like, I have 6 raised beds up there that has 18-ish plants in each one. They're 3 by 6. So I do have potatoes up there in raised beds, which is my favorite way because, I mean, that soil up there is really nice, and it's nice and not compact. This isn't bad, but this didn't go down very far, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, anyways, it's been a while. Let me know what you do. How deep do you put your potatoes? I'm curious. And what do you cover yours with? Do you cover them with something if they're just in ground? Yeah, so we'll see. I'm gonna do some interplanting probably as well with some herbs and things, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, I think I have them. I have 2 rows. I still have potatoes left, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with those, but I thought about doing this next row beside them, but I'm not doing that right now. I am wore out. I haven't done this much outside, well, since last year, I guess. So I'm gonna show you what I got done, then we're gonna call it quits. All right, here it is. Double row potatoes. I don't know. This is like 50 feet long, I think, 50, 60 feet long. So, I mean, this should make a lot of potatoes. I covered it with straw. I just mainly put it in the middle and kind of walked on it because I'm sure the chickens will get out in here tomorrow and have a super fun time. So I'll have to check on it. So it's time to put up all my tools, go inside, and probably take a shower because I'm itchy, I'm dirty, I've run my hands through my hair pulling it up, and I've got dirt all over my hands. So probably time for a good shower and chill out night is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so let me know, like I said before, let me know what you're being intentional about this year, whatever it is, your faith, relationships, your garden, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments what you're being intentional about, and don't forget to be lovely lights today.